What is AI? Technically, it's an area of computer science that emphasizes the creation of intelligent machines that work and react like humans. It is software that writes itself. Today, in this video, we are going to talk about artificial intelligence and the impact of it in our lives.
It could be terrible, and it could be great. It's not clear.
Right.
But one thing is for sure, we will not control it.
Usually, when we talk about AI, the first thing coming to our mind is Terminators, robots killing people, and of course, Matrix. But supercomputer Watson through medical school. He reviewed clinical cases, medical records, about millions of them, while average medical student review only a few thousands of them. He connected dots between causes, pathways, and cures. Watson is now in 14th of nation's leading cancer institute, helping, advising, and working side by side with doctors. On the same vein, 1.2 million people will become a victim of violent crimes this year. The system Pratt Poll that collects data from the previous crimes is helping over 60 cities by predicting a crime. The cities like LA and Atlanta have seen crime reduced 10 to 40% as a result of this. Moreover, Jeff Dean, the leader of Google AI department, says, with AI, we can eliminate boring, repetitive tasks and solve complex problems remarkably effective. But is this the only side of the question?
And it scares the hell out of me.
Watch out, the AI pose existential threat to humanity. But how? There were made huge steps forward development of AI in recent years. In 2014, Google bought the company DeepMind. This company worked on developing a system that basically wakes up like a newborn baby, and there is a screen showing off an entire video game. And this system has to learn to play this game. It knows nothing, but in several hours, it is playing 40 different video games on a superhuman level. It doesn't need support of a human or other sources. But beyond that, it has administrative access to any information in Google data center. And with a little software upgrade, that AI could take control of the whole Google system, which means that it can do anything. It can look all your data, do anything. This is another machine called Argus IS that creates a 1.8 billion pixels video. This makes possible to zoom in and still see tremendous details. And inside of that machine is a cognitive intelligence brain that is in a position to analyze everybody down there. They see everyone at similar time and real time. And they can make a facial recognition not only from the front of your face, but they can do it from the top of your head. That is modern facial recognition. This machine is Big Dog. It belongs to Google. Yeah, that's a peaceful dog. It can't harm anyone, right? Unless he gets caught on a maneuver with the United States Marine as a part of military unit. It is a Pegasus, an X-47B, owned by the Navy. It's a jet-powered machine, and it goes 2,000 miles into enemy territory. It carries 2,000 kilos worth of explosives, and is run by AI. And Pegasus is invisible. But the most important thing is that kill decision can be installed. It means that AI can conclude by itself whether or not to kill somebody. And the experts say it's going to make less mistakes than human does. But the problem is, AI sometimes makes mistakes. For instance, this is Talon, an automatic cannon. At a demonstration with US generals and experts, the damn thing got out of control and started pointing at the audience. Unfortunately, there were a Marine who ran across the field and tackled it like a football player and threw it on its side and prevented maybe hundreds of people from being killed. So is AI still peaceful? In this picture, this husky has been misidentified as a wolf in AI algorithm. An expert wanted to know why it made a mistake. They tried to find out why it was misidentified. And guess what? It was snow at the background of the picture. You see, there was bias in the data set that was fed to this algorithm. Most of the pictures of wolves were in snow. The scary thing about this is the researchers had no idea this was happening. And that's the thing with AI algorithm, deep learning, machine learning. Even developers had no idea what it was doing. But what does this mean in the real world? The black box AI algorithms like this are being used to decide whether or not you can get a loan, which is able to cope with any task which is asked of it, will be created. This will be the last creation of the humanity. Because while there will be a general AI, it can reach super intelligence AI only in a few months or perhaps weeks. But if somehow we will be able to give them tasks, the machine will start to search for easiest and shortest route to solve them. And if we give AI an order to solve world hunger, the easiest way will be destroy the life on a planet, so that nothing ever be hungry again. But obviously, that is not what we want. And why AI will make a decision like this? Because it doesn't have values, wisdom. This is just a machine, cold line coding. And the scariest thing that after we invent general AI, it cannot be plugged off or uninvented. It's obvious that super intelligent AI has the capability of making humanity billions of times better than it is today, but on the flip side, it could also be used as a weapon. This invention will be greater than creating a personal computer or mobile phones. This will be the last creation of humanity. The power of super intelligent AI is there, waiting to be found. But do we actually want to find it?